According to numerous studies, Vancouver is a world beater, the best for quality of life on the planet. Now, you don't think we at Fast Track are going to let them get away with it so easily, do you?
Also in this week's programme, join me aboard one of the world's most luxurious train journeys. And Carmen takes a spring break with a difference on Vancouver Island.
Well, it might be a bit of a mission to actually get here, but once you're here, I can guarantee you there is no place like it.
Hello and welcome to Fast Track. I'm Rajan Datar. Okay, so here's the deal. Vancouver is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, an outdoor lover's paradise, flanked by spectacular mountain scenery and the Pacific Ocean, with beaches, parks, amazing cultural attractions, ethnic diversity, the lot. And now, to cap it all, it's been voted the world's most livable city, with my hometown London at number 45. Well, rest assured, let me say that Fast Track will not take this lying down. Let's see if Vancouver really does deserve the accolades.
Look at you, you're young, having so much fun, gonna be a star, blah, blah, blah.
Vancouver is flying high at the moment, beating off rival urban oases like Melbourne, Vienna and Geneva to win the world's most livable city title. This local personality and broadcaster, Margaret Gallagher, has no doubts it's well deserved.
Okay, Margaret, what is so great about Vancouver?
Do you have to ask? I mean, take a look around you, actually. It's a beautiful city. It's got lots of interesting people from all over the world. It's constantly growing and changing. It's a perfect mix of nature and metropolitan.
Okay, so let's see if this place really is something to write home about. When it comes to fresh air and outdoor pursuits, Vancouver is hard to surpass. Its combination of snow-capped peaks, a temperate climate, beaches, sea, and a lush 400-hectare national park, all in a small space, mean you can't help but live the healthy lifestyle here. Up in the mountains, even the bears are feeling frisky.
Let's see, you can go kayaking in the morning and then take a city bus up to a nearby mountain that's just less than half an hour away and go snowboarding, and then you can come back down and go walking naked on Wreck Beach. If you care to do that, you can go on the water any time of the year. You can ride your bike any time of the year, which is very important because we have very bad traffic. There's so much stuff going on.
Too good to be true? Well, the American movie elite may rush here in their droves, but just like the locals, they have to deal with a precipitation issue. Hence Vancouver's nickname, Brollywood.
One thing I've got to say to you, though.
Yes?
170 days of rain, I hear. Now, that's an awful lot of rain, isn't it?
Liquid sunshine. That's what they say. Yeah, I guess it's a lot, but you know, it's what makes things green.
Okay, Rana, we've done straight hair. Now we're going to deal with curly hair in Vancouver rain. This is
Dealing with the 170 days of rain per year is so ingrained in the culture here, they even give you style tips on TV. So, the Fast Track verdict? Well, Margaret, who's biased, gives it a thumbs up, and I have to admit, in spite of the rain, so do I. Okay, next test, transport and infrastructure. There's no doubting the variety, but is it tourist friendly?
We have a lot of different ways to get around in the city. We've got railroads, we've got lots of float planes and things like that. But I think as the city grows, we need to build more public transit, which is what the city's working on right now, which is why we have a little bit of a traffic problem right now. But it'll get better.
Ah yes, the traffic problem. I reckon Vancouver might have become a victim of its own success. Boat trips across narrow stretches of water like this are delightful. But with no main highways, no metro, and yet ever more visitors to accommodate, gridlock is becoming a problem. And what's more, very close to the city centre, urban reconstruction is highlighting some social problems. Homelessness here has doubled in recent years. So, where do we stand on getting around? Well, transport is the #1 issue for Vancouver residents in many polls, and I can see why.
Look at you, you're young, having so much fun, gonna be a star.
Okay, so much for infrastructure, but what about dining and social life? For some people, these are as important as the landscape.
Pour me a drink, 'cause I need a kick.
And on this score, guess what? Vancouver's onto a bit of a winner. It can boast a unique ethnic and cultural diversity. Check this night market in the district of Richmond, a slice of China on Vancouver's doorstep.
A kind of like free flows of Asian immigrants coming in, especially from the Chinese area. The first one would be from Hong Kong because of 1997. You know, they start coming at the early 80s, and then you see people coming from Taiwan, and nowadays it's the folks from mainland China that are coming into Vancouver, and a lot of them stay.
And the city's diversity is creating an interesting upmarket culinary culture in British Columbia. Local aficionado Jamie Mao, who publishes a good food guide every year, gave me the lowdown.
And there is this phrase fusion, which is used a lot, but what does it mean when it comes to food here?
It means taking 150 cultures, and Vancouver is a very exciting sort of culinary laboratory, and you can see the DNA warping and weaving in the bowl or the plate. So you'll see a lot of Indian spicing, a lot of Malaysian. Korean is huge right now. Japanese izakaya, which is casual Japanese kitchen cooking.
So, thumbs up all round for food and good company in Vancouver. They're annoyingly good at that too.
Let's just make love.
Aha. I think I may have found a chink in Vancouver's armoury. Nightlife and clubbing here are okay, but if this man is the city's most famous musical export, well, what can I say?
Tell me about new music. What's happening in that sense here?
You're just thinking we have Bryan Adams, aren't you? Okay, we've got more. We've got, well, Network Records is here, which is what Sarah McLachlan's from, and they've got lots of things going on, and also Mint Records, little indie record label. They have the New Pornographers, who are a great band. You should listen to them. Nico Case, she's with Mint Records, and they're always...
What kind of music are we talking here?
We're talking power pop, indie rock, with a little bit of country. They've got a lot of different stuff going on.
What do you think? Does Vancouver warrant its place as the world's most livable city? Do Karachi, Lagos and Mumbai deserve to be down the bottom of the pile? Email us at fasttracktravel@bbc.co.uk and let us know.